So I might complain about the home, but he's pretty expensive. But hey, at least you got that sock.
Your washing machine won't pay for water damage. Luckily, one call to the Geico Insurance Agency makes it easy to switch and save on homeowners insurance.
Welcome to Staples. Staples, now you have to move fast and business gotta go, go, go.
You doing Periscope or Facebook Live? You doing Periscope or Facebook Live?
I didn't put Periscope back on my phone.
Okay.
That is really on Periscope anyway. That's why they created Facebook Live.
Somebody said it was on Periscope. Keep laughing at it. Who turned the air conditioner on?
I think it hit the temperature.
Whatever.
Successfully forecast the winner of this year's European Soccer Championship, so he's got some credibility, sort of. Now focusing on the U.S. election, Dieter was given life-size cutouts of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton after what's described as some deliberate thought. He chose Trump.
Well, we're hoping somebody call in. We shall see.
Larry Miller, CBS News.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland is greeting visitors with a new sign made of giant red letters that proclaim...
Who they inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
You know, I don't know.
The letters are 6 feet high. The phrase stretches 78 feet long. New sign in front of the Rock Hall's glass pyramid-shaped
Leave
lobby
right there every
is part
time.
of
That's
the larger Plaza remake. Sam Litzinger, CBS.
We about to go live. Who is that hating?
Flu season's here.
hating.
There's something else going around that can
Who?
be even
We
more
said
contagious.
gum.
And that's hope.
Hey,
Vitamin
girl.
is committed to spreading hope, not the flu. In
We
honor
about to
of
go
all customers
live
who get a flu
with,
shot, the Rite Aid Foundation is donating over $1.8 million to more than 350 kids.
We so backwards in Memphis. Everybody in Atlanta and California has seen it. We just got it. We still in the slavery mode in Memphis, Tennessee. They moved in over 3 weeks.
It was actually nationwide release yesterday.
Whole Memphis, we just got it today. Whole Memphis.
On my company's spending.
All my friends have seen it. Everybody except me.
No, with our price.
But you're gonna get a chance.
I gotta wait till Thursday.
Everything. The lowest prices on ink, paper, coffee, ink, folders, notepads, ink, sticky notes, ink, trash pads, ink, binders, and ink.
Need some ink?
A little bit, yeah.
Trust Staples for low prices every day. Staples, make more happen. Price match good at checkout for items from retailers operating online and retail stores or products sold and shipped by Amazon. See store at staples.com for details.
The following program
We're live.
is a paid presentation. The views and/or opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of KWAM.
Bump that thing. Bump that thing. You let it play?
It's still playing. It's just when y'all mics are on, can't have it.
You can turn them off.
At least y'all know what it is. We unleash, you gonna get out of biz. We unleash, we gonna show off the skills for real. So tune in for advice and news every Saturday night if you like the truth. We stand up for your rights and rules. Saturdays at 5, we'll fight for you. Skitty and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Skitty and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Blood whistle.
My neck, my back, lick my... Ow! This is the S to the K to the double E to the T to the E to the R. And I'm sitting here with the G to the Q. And I'm sitting here with Erskine Gillespie. And I scared you too. And we in the house today. And we are fired up. Hello, somebody. Erskine jumped. He said, woo.
Yeah.
You forgot to tell him. We forgot to warn you.
Disclaimer. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That's our claim to fame. We want to make you jump.
Well, you know I'm quiet.
We did it. Yes, winning.
Get him.
We sorry, Erskine.
It's all right.
That's okay.
It's all
Blood
good.
pressure sky high now.
David
You know
is
you
a
can't.
bully.
You know you can't be doing this to my old man.
I almost choked.
Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? We got it going on. We're gonna have a real conversation part 2 today.
Girl, but you come on with the introduction.
Miss Girl.
Lady, my goodness. Miss Girl.
What's up, Radio Land? And this is the Unleashed Voice for the LGBTQ community here on AM KWAM 990 Talk Radio. And you know what time it is, baby. It's the 5 o'clock hour because this is the livest radio show in Memphis, Tennessee. And we are the premier soundboard for the LGBTQ community, where we employ 3 equal principles: education, empowerment, and enrichment. And this is our brick for celebrating, affirming, and uplifting our community above marginalized standards. We have a great show today. As Davia mentioned earlier, we have a guest in the studio. So we're going to jump right into our interview. We have Mr.
No,
Erskine.
what's on my mind?
You don't have nothing on your mind. Erskine
What you drunk?
And we're going to have the press release.
What's that song? Bishop Bowick, A Hair to the Now.
No.
I got something on my mind.
We got things to do.
Well, give me 30 seconds.
That's all you get.
All right, so what's on my mind since she broke the routine of the show
No,
is
you don't have nothing on your mind.
Tuesday's election day. If you don't go out and vote, you're going to let a person who has the KKK openly endorsing him. And anybody that the KKK openly endorse, I would not vote for them. So I can't tell you who to vote for, but I'm voting for that nasty woman. So I need you to get out on Tuesday and vote, because I took my 80-year-old grandmother to vote, and I need you to get out and vote on Tuesday if you have not voted, so we can get this nasty woman in the White House. That's what's on my mind.
I'm with her.
I'm with that nasty woman.
I'm with her.
All right. So anybody else vote for that bald-head Pokemon man? Oh, you may be in trouble, because the Klan will be in front of the White House protecting the White House, and that's what's on my mind. So, go ahead with the other parts. Let's go.
Since you said that, they don't believe nothing that the news report or that the news say. Also, you cannot text and vote. You cannot vote by text.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
So I just want to put that out there. They're telling people that you can text your vote in. You cannot text your vote in. You have to go to the poll.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this again. Do not believe anything that come across the news that Donald Trump is winning. Mm-hmm. He got the stays. His electoral votes has exceeded the required 270. Do not believe that. Go out and vote.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, let's talk about this movie premiere that just finally made it here to good old Memphis, Tennessee. Our guest in the studio is part of the committee who is hosting a premiere of the movie Moonlight, which I'll let him introduce that, the day it debuts and all the above. So our guest in the studio today is Erskine Gillespie. Woo! That's my sound effect too. Since I don't have none over here.
I forgot.
Go ahead.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm really excited about Moonlight. This is something that's been in the works for a little while. It actually the story was written by Tarell McClaney. Mm-hmm. And, he wrote it, and it was called In Moonlight, Black Boys Look Blue.
Okay.
And from that, it's about his life growing up in Miami, coming out of Liberty City. If anybody knows about Miami, know about Liberty City. It's the roughest complex you can go to. You're talking about being, tough in Miami. Mm-hmm. And it's about this young guy that was having, identity crisis, growing up in that environment, trying to find himself, dealing with so many of the issues that inner city kids grow up with a parent that's not there for them and having their own issues and all those things, but yet he had to grow up. Uh-huh. And so I'm not going to give everything away about the movie, but if you look at reviews about this movie, they're calling it a masterpiece. They're calling it one of the best movies for 2016, mm-hmm. and I am just excited to be able to support this project because it was written, directed by a brother, mm-hmm. and the story was created by a brother whose life was changed because he fought through all the things that was going on. And so many of our young people today need to see this. Their parents need to see this. They need to understand that the things that happen in our youth ultimately reflects and determines our adult life. And that's why this movie is so important, and we want to make sure that we bring this to Memphis and kick it off in a big way. It's not, just a movie that you only got to see if you're gay. No, this is a movie that's impacting people's lives on every level.
Well, the sad thing about it is, it's not sad. The good thing about it is, we have gotten to a place in society where we are celebrating diversity, and people's personal struggles need to be heard, especially within the LGBTQ community, especially the black LGBTQ community. Which is the big elephant in the room. We don't ever talk about it. But these things need to be discussed because you're right. those events in your childhood shapes and forms your life. They can either make you or break you. And I've been discovering a lot of our people are suffering from PTSD, the gay PTSD, not the regular PTSD, but that's a whole nother topic. But my point is, it's so important for us to talk about the big elephant in the room, especially within the black community, because we ignore this all the time.
I'm excited. I've been seeing the premiere around the United States. And Atlanta had a big one. I think Janelle Monáe was there.
Mm-hmm.
And Nashville just had a big one. Nashville Black Pride was part of that, Dwayne Jenkins. And I'm just happy that it's going to be in Memphis, Tennessee, and that we get a chance to see it, and that we get a chance to participate in it, bringing it in here, and also getting the call to help you do the press release. So we want to thank you for feeling that we are worthy to be a part of this and allowing us to share and help promote this monumental occasion in our city. So without telling about the movie, tell me what made you become a part of it, and personally, have you seen the preview? You seen the movie?
I have seen parts of it. I haven't seen the movie in its entirety, but I've seen a lot of it. And just with looking at that movie, it's so many. Because I said it's a bigger than just about being a guy that had some issues dealing with his sexuality or anything like that. The essence of it, it's about something that impacts all of our lives. About bullying and all those things that go on. And I guess with me, what really resonated with, I've thought about this as, growing up as a child. I was an overweight kid, smart, and because I was different in those ways, a lot of times, I had bullies that wanted to mess with me. Absolutely. But fortunately, unlike in this movie, I had a parent that was strong, that taught me how to yet be strong. Yeah. But so many kids don't have that, and this is something that we need to use to bring forward in our community so that we can all help each other, especially because our young people that are in our community are a strong part of our community.
And you're absolutely correct. And so we're going to take our first pause for the call. After we come back, we're going to give the location, when, the time, how to purchase tickets, all the above. But tell our caller, hold on. We'll be right back. This is our first pause for the call. We'll be right back with Erskine Gillespie. We're talking about the movie, The Moonlight, and the preview of the movie here in Memphis, Tennessee on next week. So this is the Unleashed Forth radio show, the baddest show on KWAM 980 Talk Radio. We'll be right back after this pause for the calls. You don't know about this, girl. You too young for this. You too young for this. You don't know about this. Whoa. Whoa. I love this.
That was that beautiful, strong lady that supported me.
You can do it.
Join the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated Sunday into a 30 p.m. for our worship service. Each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for our Bible study. If you now want to miss these Bible services, we are
you felt that.
and we welcome you as we transform the culture. The church is located inside
Patty Duke, Eddie crying, Patty Duke.
Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Matt Jr., Senior Pastor
What happened over there,
of the Praise Church of Memphis in
You all right?
and I hope to
He
see
felt
you there.
something. And it's Shundo.
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been changed, and so many lives have been changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the facts. Some call this a city of crime, and they're done.
You didn't hear
This
that?
will be a city that cares a lot. This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee, where fearless, inspired, on fire, hungry rabble of revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds. Not with weapons, but with their own brand
Can you
of
bump that thing
passion,
some more?
integrity, and hard work. All they're asking is for you to join their movement. It's easy to join with a donation of $20, $50, or $100. And it's all for the nonprofit organization Relationships Unleashed. With this donation, you will enhance the 3 core principles of education, empowerment, and enrichment to the LGBTQ community and its allies. Go to www.relationshipunleashed.com on the World Wide Web.